In Movies and Money, investors are focused on Paramount shares. Bloomberg News reports media mogul Byron Allen is bidding $14.3 billion to buy up all of Paramount's outstanding shares. For more on what's happening on the big screen, our film critic Erik Childress, founder of the Movie Madness podcast, is standing by. Erik, the box office just had its slowest week since last September. Will the month of February bring some excitement to theaters?
Let's hope so, Angie. Universal should have an easy number one this weekend with Argylle, the spoofy action comedy with Bryce Dallas Howard and Sam Rockwell, whose marketing is promising a revelation so big it has been urging potential audiences not to give it away for months. Now, teens next weekend are being given a new comic horror film from Diablo Cody, but its distributor Focus Features has only had one original film since the pandemic opened to $10 million. Now that is leaving everyone looking forward to Valentine's Day week, when Sony is dishing out another Marvel Universe adjacent tale in Madam Web that has been a source of ridicule and scorn ever since the release of its first trailer, and Paramount has the biopic Bob Marley One Love, which some believe could even do better than the comic book film.
Sounds like something for everyone, Erik. Now, the deals continue past Sundance. What can you tell us?
There were, Angie, and the first of three new ones to tell you about was bought by Searchlight Pictures. A Real Pain, which is the second directorial effort from Jesse Eisenberg, sold for $10 million, and it's a very good film. Eisenberg co-stars with Succession's Kieran Culkin, given one of the best standout performances, as cousins taking a trip to Poland to visit their grandmother's birthplace, as well as some of the horrors of her homeland. That being said, the film is often very funny while confronting the way that we all struggle to process others' grief as well as our own. The last week I told you all about Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, and the word is that Warner Bros. Discovery is looking to keep it in the family with a rumored sale to them around $15 million. Given they are rebooting the entire DC universe, let's see if they give this special documentary the proper rollout that it deserves. Then one of the most acclaimed films of the festival, and one of my favorites as well, was Ghostlight, which was picked up by IFC Films. It's the new film from Alex Thompson and Kelly O'Sullivan, who did the wonderful St. Francis. This one is about a family suffering a recent loss whose father gets involved with a small theater production of Romeo and Juliet as a way to begin processing his own grief. It's a very special film that people should look out for, along with St. Francis, as I mentioned, which opened our Chicago Critics Film Festival back in 2019.
Are there other titles for your movie stars list?
Of course, Angie. A24, the darling of the indie world, arrived to Sundance with 3 features. I'll talk more about Kristen Stewart and Love Lies Bleeding in a few weeks, which I recommend. As I did, I saw The TV Glow, which is aiming for a spring release. But I really enjoyed Aaron Schimberg's A Different Man, which stars Sebastian Stan as a severely deformed man who undergoes an experimental treatment and ends up looking like, well, Sebastian Stan. It's a wicked little comic drama in the careful what you wish for milieu that also features a standout performance from Adam Pearson. Now, also a trio of documentaries you'll want to look out on Netflix this year includes Skywalker's A Love Story, about a pair of daredevil roof-toppers who climb the tallest structures in the world, usually illegally, which makes this as much of a heist-type picture in the vein of Man on Wire and Robert Zemeckis' The Walk. Not for the faint of heart for those who struggle with heights or motion sickness, but a very fun ride. They also have the heartbreakingly beautiful Ibelin, about a Norwegian boy with an untreatable muscle disease who formed a community of friends while playing World of Warcraft that his parents discovered after his passing. Get your Kleenex ready for that one. But also right now this week on Netflix, you can watch The Greatest Night in Pop, which is all about the creation of We Are the World. It shows you how they managed to get all that talent together, as well as the struggles of putting it all together in a single night. It is a tremendously entertaining music documentary that is just the first of many films you will all be able to check out from Sundance, hopefully soon.
A successful Sundance indeed. Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.